Welcome back to Hashes and Numbers. I'm Thomas. I'm here, my co-host,
Justin Kim.
and today we're going to be, going back through the last week of the season, Week 18 slate. Do a little, recap of the season, and then a little look forward. But first we'll talk about what happened over this last week. Um, so we'll start off with the first game of the week on Saturday. The Buccaneers beat the Panthers in a close one. 16-14, a lot of rain, the sloppy game. What are your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Buccaneers found their offense or like their rhythm on the offense. Baker Mayfield had a bad turnover, but still bounced back with Mike Evans, and yeah, offense looked much better. But they won and all that, but it's just unfortunate how they still missed the playoff. Panthers, I mean, Bryce Young, he kind of bought out, but Rico Dowdle, who been hot at times, very hot at times, video game number. Yeah, he was like a little disappointing this game, not gonna lie.
Yeah, so the Panthers back into the playoffs. Like you said, we're gonna get to it a little bit later on why, but as for the Buccaneers, they kind of played themselves into this. Even though they did win their last game of the season, they lost so many games down the stretch that unfortunately they didn't hold their own destiny, and the Panthers are gonna host that playoff game.
Yeah.
Um, We got the night game on Saturday. The Seahawks closed down the Niners, and a great defensive showing here. Seahawks become the 1 seed. Niners end up being the 6 seed. So, what are your thoughts on this one?
I mean, yeah, we'll start off with the Niners first day loss. So, yeah, I mean, Brock Purdy looked very uncomfortable this whole game. Had a, it wasn't really a bad interception. It was just where one CMC dropped the ball. But yeah, CMC had a rough night. That he dropped the ball where they needed points, any type of points, and like rushing side, I think this might be his lowest this season, 23 yards. And yeah, the Niners offense was just not able to like get stuff going like due to the Seahawks D line. And for the Seahawks, Sam Darnold played that point guard position where he didn't do bad, but he just like did what he needs to do. But just the running back K9 and Zach Charbonnet like carried most of the load this game.
Yeah, big rushing game. They kind of dominated the Seahawks dominated the line of scrimmage. Got really good rushing output, and then on the flip side, the Niners just weren't able to get a good rushing attack, which impacted their passing attack. Not having Trent Williams, definitely you can see the impact there, and then missing Ricky Pearsall, their downfield threat. But all in all, good defensive showing for the Seahawks. Playoffs are going to go through Seattle. We'll talk about the playoffs picture a little later.
Yeah.
Um, a game that did not impact the playoff picture whatsoever. The Browns beat the Bengals. We can go quickly on this one. What are your thoughts on this one?
I mean, yeah, Shador Sanders, he started off very slow, but in the second half, he was throwing some balls that was, good throws. But it's gonna be interesting to see Shador Sanders if he'll be like QB1, QB2. But I think, yeah, for sure he'll be over Dylan Gabriel, in my opinion. And this Browns offense or this Browns team might be scary next year, just saying. But yeah, Bengals. Joe Burrow did Joe Burrow played pretty good, and just this offense played well. Just
Hmm.
not that much point, and the defense struggled at sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, unconfirmed. I don't know if Shedeur meets the snap count and the number of snaps. And as you know, I'm not the biggest Shedeur fan, right? But when this came across, I just want to get your thoughts as a guy who is a big Shedeur fan. Shooter finished the season with an 18.8 QBR.
18.8.
Hmm. That's the worst rookie QB rating ever.
I mean, Shador Sanders, he was a fourth string, third string.
Hmm.
Browns had a lot of quarterback,
They did.
which I don't blame him for. As a fourth QB, you barely get any reps. I mean he's pretty clutch though, but I'm look
Just food for thought,
yeah.
worst rookie season ever, in terms of QBR.
Hmm.
So, like you said, new coach coming in. We'll get to that later as well. But Well, we'll see what that is. But the biggest storyline of this game, that I'm intrigued that you didn't hit. Myles Garrett gets the sack record, breaks TJ Watt and Michael Strahan's record. So congrats to Myles Garrett. Finishes off a historic season with the historic accomplishment.
Yeah.
Um, Packers rest of their starters in the Minnesota. Minnesota gets a 16-3 victory. This was a shutout until the last second field goal by the Packers. Any thoughts?
I mean, yeah, both of these offense were terrible. I mean, we'll start off with Packers. Clayton Tune, he's a third stringer. He looks terrible. He might be worse than Max Brusmer, like, which is pretty funny, yeah. And just this dev piece of Packers does not look that great. And for the Vikings, JJ McCarthy, everybody was not hating, but a little disappointed on how he was playing. But I think he's starting to find his rhythm late in the late like last few games where Justin Jefferson, he didn't have a 100-yard game yet, I'm pretty sure. And he's balled out last game, so a little something to see from J Jets.
Yeah, I'm not worried with the Packers. Packers rested everybody. I mean, they're resting your stars, and then there's doing what the Packers did. I mean, their backups like their backup sat. So like you were seeing guys that you probably might never see again on the Packers. And then for the Vikings, unfortunately, JJ McCarthy went down with an injury in this game. So he was unable to continue. But shout out Jefferson for getting a 1,000-yard season.
Mhm.
Another game that had no impact. Giants beat the Cowboys. Thoughts on this one? Quick thoughts?
I mean, yeah, weren't the Giants the number one seed, right?
What?
The Giants were number one before they
No,
won, right?
they lost to Raiders last week, so they were the number 2 pick.
I mean, yeah, they were like number two. They fell down pretty huge.
They fell to number
And
5.
I mean, that's a pretty huge gap in my opinion. If
Mhm.
I They would have traded back, but yeah, I mean, for the Cowboys, Dak got benched or did he get injured? He got
That
subbed
got
out.
benched.
Yeah, he got benched because like the Cowboys season was technically over, and this offense was fun to watch. Still needs to fix that defense though, yeah. And for the for the Giants, Jackson Dart had a really strong game to end off his rookie year. Tyron Tracy had a legacy game as well, and this Giants team, just an early take, will be my one of my playoff team next year. Yeah.
Yeah, Giants looked, they Jackson Dart finally had a really good game. Cowboys, they really had no skin in the game in this one. Nothing much to go off there. Giants, they don't need a QB, so their pick dropping a little bit doesn't really hurt. Uh, we can skim through this one too. Jacksonville destroys the Titans, but they don't move up on their seeding, so nothing much going on here. Cam Ward did get hurt in the first after the first drive of the game.
Yeah.
Um, Falcons beat the Saints, so this game didn't have any impact on these two teams, but with the Falcons close win, the Panthers move on to the playoffs. This was kind of an iffy game. Would you expect out of two teams that weren't really playing for each other, playing for themselves, but playing for other teams? Any thoughts on this one?
I mean, yeah, I'll start off with the Saints. These two teams are, I said, probably better than Panthers to be honest. But it's the Saints, Tyler Shuck, we've been all saying this before. He looks like one of the best QB in the draft class. Look very like look very calm. And yeah, I mean, the Saints needs to figure out their running back position, some defense, and yeah, this offense is okay gonna be pretty good at some point upcoming. And didn't someone on defense retired, right? That's what I heard.
Mhm.
Yeah, that too. And yeah, so yeah, for the Falcons, they looking at the schedule, they had a pretty good stretch. Yeah, they had a pretty good 4-3-1 stretch where they beat the Buccaneers, they beat the Cardinals, they even beat the Rams, and oh, it's 4-0, my bad, and they also beat the Saints. I mean, I if this like if this was college style like playoff committee, right? I think I would have gave it to the Saints, but they lost a early game to the Jets, I'm pretty sure, right? That cost them the playoff run or possible playoff run. If they beat the Jets, they would have been in the playoff. Yeah.
Yeah, the Falcons, I mean, it's good on them from being limited so long ago and then winning out the rest of the year. Um, Surprisingly, they fired Raheem Morris. We can talk about that a little later, but I think in this, I mean, it's just good for the Falcons to build momentum towards next year. I'm very interested to see who they start at QB next year. Now we got the Texans beating the Colts. This was a back and forth game, despite the final score being an 8-point victory. This game was actually back and forth. So, what are your thoughts on Riley Leonard, the Colts, and the Texans coming to the playoffs?
I mean, we barely seen Riley Leonard, but I like what he's doing so far, you know. He looking at his stats was this the only game he played?
Hmm.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Well, he came in when Daniel Jones got hurt.
Oh yeah. Actually, those stats are not bad, but yeah, for this game, you know, against the top tier Texans team, he was able to throw the ball for 270 yards, was which is just crazy. He took care of the ball and he was able to, you know, launch it deep. And then I mean, yeah, for the Texans, I'm just shocked how their defense broke down a little bit to, you know, the Colts who started Riley Leonard, like what we said. CJ Stroud, after looking great against the Chargers last week, Loki did not look that sharp this past week. So we will see how he looks. Yeah.
Yeah, this game was actually really interesting. If you stat watch, it's gonna look like, the Texans kind of got destroyed. But in the middle of the second quarter, the Jaguars I think went up 21-7 and the Texans decided to pull all their starters. So for the majority of this game, it was Davis Mills against the Colts, um, which gave us a pretty fun back and forth game. But if you look at like the stat sheet, you'll see like, oh, CJ Stroud, he didn't have that many yards. He wasn't that efficient. But with the Jaguars winning their game, the Colts really, or the Texans didn't really have anything to play for. And then Riley Leonard, he might be the starting quarterback for the Colts next year. Daniel Jones is a free agent. Anthony Richardson, we don't know. Philip Rivers is retiring. Um, so yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Um, NFC, the playoff picture didn't really shift after all these results, other than the one seed. But the Lions go into Chicago and kind of dominate for most of this game. What are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah. I mean, as a Bears fan, this was a very hard watch in the first half. I was looking like not looking. I mean, not looking. I like kind of like faded away from the game since it was so one-sided. It was 16-0. I mean, okay, so as long as if you know it's two-score game, the Bears are gonna come back no matter what. Basically, you know, like this year, it's like yeah. And then Caleb Williams, he broke the Bears all-time QB record, so congrats to him. You know, just a little disappointed because we lost obviously, and we couldn't break the 4,000 yard. But yeah, I mean, this offense could be scary, but we just gotta click faster in the first half for the Lions. Jared Goff, you know, he had nothing to play for, but him and Amon-Ra St. Brown was just crazy.
This
Just,
game is kind of what concerns me about the Bears. I think the Bears are still a good team. Don't get me wrong. They overperformed my expectations by a lot. I'll give you props. You saw this one coming. I still said the Bears were, a season or two away from being true contenders, but being a two seed in the NFC is no joke. That being said, the defense isn't as locked down as you want. Agreed, right?
hmm
And the offense just isn't as efficient as you'd want. Like if you could be a little more like the you can see the vision there what Ben Johnson's doing, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
when Caleb's on, he looks like you're like against the Niners, you're like this offense is elite. But then the defense seems to falter, right? This week, the defense, stepped up a little bit, and the offense just can't get it going for 3 quarters at home, right? So
yeah,
it's just like you gotta get everything together, and I'm worried about the Bears in this NFC NFC field that's slightly stacked, right, compared to the AFC.
hmm
Um, but shout out to the Lions continuing to never lose in a week 18, and shout out Ben Johnson to never lose to uh or shout out Dan Campbell actually to never lose to Ben Johnson.
yeah. I gotta add a little bit more. So, like. we have like this, this article thing, and if you look back, I predicted early before the season that the Bears would end 11-6, believe it or not.
Mhm.
You guys should go visit. But yeah, the Bears finished 11-6, so I know the Bears like that. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you're not very happy that they finished 11-6
I
given.
mean, yeah, because we could have won
Yeah.
against the Niners, and I mean, I'm just happy that I got
Mhm.
the record right. But yeah,
Um, I mean, yous were 11-4 or no, yeah, 11-4.
yeah,
Yeah.
for
Uh,
sure.
we'll move on to the Broncos clinching the one seed. An ugly win against the Chargers, but a win nonetheless. Any quick thoughts on this one?
I mean, yeah, the defense continues to be dominant, even though it's like in a second string. And I mean, Bo Nix, Bo Nix is inconsistent like Caleb Williams. Bo Nix could be very hot, like most of the time against a good team, in my opinion. But against a bad tier team like the Raiders, like this game, he decides not to show up. I don't know why, but yeah. And this offense was just a little disappointing for the Chargers. Like what I said, it was mostly the backup, but Trey Lance, Loki does not look like bad as a QB2. Yeah.
I mean, this was starters against backups. Little interesting thing. The Chargers, I almost think they didn't want to win this game because if they won, there was a chance that they'd have to play the Broncos in the first round. So just a little, back and forth thought there. I wonder if Harbaugh's like, maybe we don't win this game. We'll go to Foxborough instead of going to Denver. But we move on. The Rams blow out the Cardinals. In a game, the Rams they clinch the 5 seed, so they get to go to Carolina instead of Philadelphia, which I'm sure they feel a little better about.
Yeah, the Cardinals, I think they should, stick with Jacoby Brissett as a starting QB. I really like what he's doing. And for wide receiver wise, I think Michael Wilson is should be the main wide receiver one type role kind of. And, Marvin Harrison, he's been out, so I can't really say he's been disappointing, but like his rookie season and his sophomore season has been not it. And he was a very great wide receiver at OSU, and yeah, something to see there. Stafford showed why he's the MVP, and this offense looks scary, but who knows? They might get upset.
Yeah. For the Rams, this offense still looks amazing. I'm interested to see who gets the MVP after this week from for Stafford. And then for the Cardinals, like you kind of mentioned, Michael Wilson's broken out as a really, really good receiver. Interesting to see if Marvin Harrison can progress, how the offense is going to be. But ultimately not the season you wanted, losing all these games in a row at the end.
Yeah.
The Commanders go into Philadelphia playing against the Philly backups and beat Philadelphia. There's some they're angry at Sirianni because they could have got the 2 seed and avoided San Francisco, but now they got to play San Francisco instead of Green Bay, who's injured. What are your thoughts on this one?
I mean, like the game, Tanner McKee, I've been pretty high on him. He low key like he played good, but I'm just a little disappointed to see like his accuracy this game. And yeah, Tank Bisbee, he shows out why, I'm pretty on high on him as well. Besides Saquon, the pretty good duo core commanders. Josh Johnson, he is a third string, might never play. I mean, he'll play at some point, I'm assuming, but he's very old and yeah, it's no word for this team. Yeah.
Hmm yeah, this one, I mean, Eagles, they lost to the Commanders, but like at the end of the day, I don't think the Eagles are worried about regular season. I think they're worried about the playoffs more. So they're focused on the playoffs. Commanders get a good win to close out their season.
hmm
We can blow by this one. The Patriots, they destroyed the Dolphins. Any thoughts? Quick thoughts?
I mean, yeah, Drake May played very well this game, and then he got pulled, right?
Hmm
Yeah, I mean, they're winning a lot, so he was playing well, yeah. And then Stevenson, from what I was watching, like on the side, he was also going off Dolphins. Quinn Ewers, he's looking not bad, but we'll see on what the QB situation is coming
hmm
from now on. Yeah.
Yeah. Bills Jets. I'm skipping this one. Bills Jets. Same thing. Blowout. Bills win their final game at their old stadium, assuming that they don't host the Chargers in the AFC Championship game. Jets finish the season with an interception. Thoughts?
I mean, yeah, I got to see the two Bears player on this, Khalil Herbert. He got like a lot of touches on the Jets and the Bills. Mitchell Trubisky, he really had a good game. Happy to see my old former Bear go for 260 and four touchdown. And yeah, it's just great to see, former Bears play well like that.
And then for draft pick jockeying, the Raiders beat the Chiefs on a last second field goal. Thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I mean, this game, I think Casey's trying to lose on purpose. You know, their QB situation was very bad. R Pacheco was out this game. It might have been Travis Kelce last game, which, is very iffy because it was a very terrible game for the Chiefs. In my opinion, he should come back for one more season. But yeah, and then for the Raiders, it's just a mess. But Genty, he looks like he's starting to figure it out after I was a little disappointed on him.
Yeah. If this is Travis Kelsey's last game, shout out for him on a great career, legendary Hall of Fame career. I'm not gonna be surprised if he does retire just because he has so much stuff going on off the field that like he's still gonna be engaged and has something to do, right? Usually you see guys who retire late, like oh they don't really have anything to do, but Trav has some stuff,
Jason Kelsey.
yeah, I mean, he has his podcast. I'm sure he can get into TV. He's dating one of the biggest pop stars in the world. Um, I'm sure, he'll find some stuff to do. And then the last game, one of the better final games of the seasons, the Ravens and Steelers go back and forth. Steelers end up winning on a missed field goal. What are your thoughts on this game?
I mean, yeah, the game was very crazy. Miss PAT attempt, and then the Ravens got to like a 40-yarder, and then missed it wide, right?
Hmm.
I mean, that 40-yarder, we think of that as like, easy, but that's still pretty far. And for the game in general, Aaron Rodgers, I was low-key like underestimating him, but he played off, just with the Kenneth Gainwell and the tight ends for the Ravens. This is the Lamar Jackson that I was looking forward to, He looked very good. He looked like his, true MVP self this game, kind of. And Derrick Henry, he shows why he's one of the best running back. Yeah.
Yeah, Steelers, they get to 10-7. They win their division, so they're gonna host Monday night football playoff game. Um, Good win for the Steelers. I think this is gonna be a team that's underratedly dangerous in the playoffs. The Texans will go face the Steelers, which is something, I'm gonna be looking at. We're gonna do our playoff predictions in the next episode, but what is your one matchup of the week? Like, what do you think what matchup are you most excited to see?
In the playoff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gotta be the bloody old rival, the best rival in the sports, the Bears against the Packers. Just I'm just ready for that game. A little scared, but yeah, I mean, we gotta win a playoff game for a first time in a very long time, and it's a pretty evenly matched, fun game.
Um, I mean, yeah. I think it's a good matchup to watch. I don't know about like the bloody or like the most biggest rivalry. I mean, I think for it to be a real rivalry, both teams need to win. And as of recent, it's not really both teams winning. The matchup I'm most interested to see probably is going to be the Niners versus Eagles, defending champs versus the Niners who are banged up but they're getting healthier. Just something I'm interested to see.
I mean, for the Eagles, I'm not as scared or I'm not like as scared for the 49ers just because I saw the Seahawks defense able to put down the 49ers, where
Mhm.
I think like Eagles, Cooper DeJean and Quinion, both Pro Bowlers, will be able to shut them down. Just a quick early preview.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Real quick, we can go through the draft order. So the confirmed draft order for at least the first 18.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
you got Vegas, the Jets, Cardinals, Titans, Giants. So that's the top five. Browns, Commanders, Saints, Chiefs, Bengals, rounding up the top 10. The Dolphins at 11, Cowboys at 12, the Rams, who have the Falcons pick at 13, Baltimore is 14, Tampa Bay is 15, the Jets, who have Indianapolis's pick at 16, Detroit at 17, Minnesota at 18. So Minnesota, they win out the rest of the regular season, so they end up with the 18th pick, the lowest of the non-playoff teams. Um,
Hmm.
anything quick thoughts on that? Just um,
I'm like on a draft spot.
yeah, just like any team that anything you're looking at, like, oh, this that's gonna be interesting. The Giants having number five pick is one I'm looking at. They might
Okay.
go defense here. Wouldn't be surprised if they go Caleb Downs. That's a good spot for Caleb Downs to go to. I don't see Caleb Downs going in the top four. Um, just from a guy who like I think if Dante Moore does leave Oregon, I think he and Fernando Mendoza go one and two, and I would not be surprised if
I
Arizona
mean,
takes the quarterback.
Ti- Titans have a Titans have a Q already, so maybe the Jets.
But, wait, what about the Titans?
It's Cardinals and then Titans and then the Jets, right?
No, the Jets have the second pick.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, where are you looking? I'm looking at ESPN. Maybe that's why.
I'm looking at Tankathon,
Oh, I mean, uh, wait, is ESPN wrong then? Because I'm just looking at like
the reverse
the
order.
orders.
It doesn't go
Yeah.
by reverse order. It goes by strength of schedule.
Okay, okay. So you said Tankathon, right?
Hmm.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense then. But yo, why is it for the NBA? Hold up. Do you have anything you could say first?
Yeah,
You want to go?
I think quarterbacks go one, two. I would not be surprised if quarterback goes three. I don't know who that third quarterback is going to be. Ty Simpson did not look great in the Rose Bowl, so there's an opportunity there. I don't know. Maybe Arizona goes best player available, but they might be in the market for a QB. The Titans, I'm assuming they go edge rusher Ruben Bain. That's something I'm gonna look at. Cleveland's an interesting one. I don't know. They've kind of fallen out of the point to where they can get a QB, but if they, I think maybe they can go get like a receiver or something. And then Kansas City, if Kansas City gets Jeremiah Love, that's something that I might be a little worried about for the league. Getting Patrick Mahomes, Jeremiah Love, in very interesting spot there. I'm interested to see like what teams go receiver. It's pretty heavy receiver class. So teams like Miami, teams like Dallas, a team like Baltimore, who all can go receivers. They're in pretty good spots. And then yeah, that's what I have right now.
Yeah, I mean, you nailed it. I think there will be a lot of QB drafted in the top, like three, like what you said.
Hmm.
Browns, I think they go. I mean, like what you said, the QB rating or QB might fall below Cleveland. I don't think they should trade forward.
Hmm.
But yeah, I just think they're gonna draft like a wideout to help Shador possibly, or even Deshaun Watson. And for the Giants, I think you gotta go defense players just because that offense, they still have Cam Skattebo, Malik Neighbors, and Jackson Dart.
Hmm.
I think the offense might be very scary, which I'm like looking forward to next year. And yeah, Kansas City, despite them being very good, they were terrible this year. Which I kind of guessed right. I said that Broncos will win division, and I mean they're still the nine, but I'd be very worried that if a player like Denzel Boston or even like Jordan Tyson falls to KC, it might be scary. A must get in fantasy.
Yeah, I think Jeremiah loves that spot at Kansas City though. I think they're looking for a running back.
I mean, they also need a wideout too, if you really think about it.
I mean, they have Worthy and Rashee Rice, so I'm not sure if
I
they're
mean,
that. Huh?
Worthy hasn't been able to show anything,
I guess,
in
but I
my
mean,
opinion.
okay, I guess it depends on who's there. If Jeremiah Love's not there, but how can you pass up on Jeremiah Love if he is there?
Uh, Chase, I say he's like a
Uh,
Heisman
my
candidate, like
question used to be
Genty.
this: Do you trust the Chiefs running backs right now, or do you trust Worthy more?
I trust Werby more.
Exactly.
I
So
can't.
going to get, and you can always use,
Yep.
someone else at receiver.
All right, true. And then they could draft one next round.
Hmm.
Like since it's a good. Yeah.
Yeah. Any last thoughts on the draft?
I mean, I'm very excited for the White House. Just a lot of exciting White House, like what I said.
All right. We'll go real quick on some coaches that have been fired. This is off memory, so forgive me if I forget, but the Giants have an opening head coach. Raiders fired Pete Carroll. Falcons fired Raheem Morris. The Browns fired Stefanski. Am I missing any?
I don't think so.
I think there's a couple more actually. Oh, the Cardinals fired Gannon. Um, yeah. Which one of those jobs do you think is the most intriguing?
But so
Oh, and the Titans have a head coach opening as well.
it's yeah, definitely gonna be the Falcons. Just because their offense is stacked. I mean, I was pretty shocked with that release of the coach.
Mm-hmm.
That defense is like solid. Offense will be great with Penix, London, B. John Robinson. Mooney has been injured most of this season, so he's like a low pass. But it's either that job or the Browns, because I think the Browns, will be an exciting team to watch,
Mm-hmm.
and the Giants job
Yeah, I
potentially
was gonna say the
since
Giants job might be the one. You have the fifth overall pick, and you have a young core, Scatterboot and Jackson Dart. You have good defensive players in Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, Abdul Carter, Malik Neighbors is still young. That's a young
yeah,
core that if you play your cards right, I think
yeah,
you can definitely have a good future. And that's the one that I'm looking at, like as someone who might like who goes there. Who do you think is the
yeah.
worst job? Is it Vegas? Is Vegas the worst job, or is Tennessee the worst job?
Probably. I mean, probably the Raiders, just because the Titans have a future QB who
Mhm.
is like a point guard, in the NFL. Defense, their defense is not that better, right? The Titans.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean that their defense are not that bad, but for the Raiders, they don't even have a QB yet. They don't even have a wideout yet. It's just Genty and Brock Purdy. I mean, not Brock Purdy. Brock Bowers was just iffy,
Hmm.
and that defense is also, terrible. I think they're gonna trade away Max Crosby, who I think the Bears should get. But yeah.
Hmm. All right. Before we end off this episode, I have a little game for you. Um, so the season's coming to an end, right? We've been talking about draft a little bit. I've been thinking, you don't watch college ball, but these are some legendary college teams, right? So what I'm gonna do is, okay, it's gonna be a certain team, okay?
Hmm.
And so there's gonna be 5 rounds. 5 points, I'm gonna name some guys who I don't think you get it on, right? 4 points, I'll make it easy more, and then by the time you get to 1 point, right, I'm gonna basically name all of the key players. All right, you understand how to play? So
No.
we'll go with the first one. Okay, this one's a pretty easy one. Okay, but on this team, okay, it's a year in a college team. They had
Oh, I
Derek
gotta
Stingley
guess the
Jr.
college team.
Uh-huh, Patrick Queen, Grant Delpit. Yeah, some guys. Patrick Queen, Grant Delpit, Derek Stingley. Um,
Oh, Derek Stanley. Derek Stanley. Mm,
so what is your guess? What year and what team?
what year?
Mhm.
Yo, I'm not guessing that. What the? Like a team? I swear I know Derek Stanley's college. Because I look he been high on Derek Stanley, but my first guess is Clemson. Clemson.
Okay, it's incorrect.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do I have like a hint? Or do I have like a
Yeah,
hint or
four
what?
points now. You got Terrence Marshall Jr. and Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
What the heck?
The leading rusher was Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Tyrion Davis, Price.
I mean, do I have to guess the year right too?
Yeah.
Ho, 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 ho. I swear. can I look at what league Clemson's in? Since I don't know like the leagues or
Uh, I mean, this is an easy one. So like, if you don't know it, just skip and like the next one you'll know by sure, for sure.
I'm guessing Miami, Florida.
No, their leading receiver was Jamar Chase. Their second leading receiver is Justin Jefferson.
Okay. 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 Yeah, LSU.
Okay, what year though? Do you know what year?
Okay, okay. I think Jay Jet's contract ended not too long ago, right? That should be
Okay,
4 years. It was a five? 2021, 2?
close. 2019 LSU.
2019?
Yeah, this is and then the next one would have been the leading passer was Joe Burrow, who threw for 60 touchdowns.
Dang. I'm actually like a unk.
Yeah, so 2019 LSU is that one.
That's 7 years ago?
But
How
now that
was
you know how to play,
Wait,
all right,
wait. What year was, what year were they on?
2019.
Like no, like there. Was he like a senior or what? Like
Oh,
Chase and
yeah, Joe Burrow was a senior. I think Justin Jefferson was a junior. Jamar Chase was a sophomore.
they so Justin Jefferson left for draft that year?
hmm
He said 19, right?
Yeah.
7 years.
hmm
Oh shit. Okay, okay. So his contract ended like not like 2 years ago or so.
hmm
Okay.
All right. Now this is the second team, okay?
Okay.
They're leaders on defense. You got Josh Jobe, um, Byron Young, Brian Branch.
Oh,
Um,
Brian Branch. Brian Branch. Oh shit. I,
okay,
wait, what school did Jameer Gibbs go to? I watched yo. I watched the Evan Ross St. Brown. I should know this. Okay, okay.
that's your five
Ha. Did I
pointer.
go with ooh, ooh, oh, wait. What team did Jameer Gibbs actually go to? Because I'm pretty sure Jameer Gibbs. Think. Okay, he didn't go LSU. He went Alabama. I'm going with Alabama.
Okay, now we got not narrow down the year. What year is this?
Oh
I can give you more hints.
no,
Give me more
no,
hints.
no. Okay, Jimmy. Okay. Can I just get a year what Jameer Gibbs was on?
Well, what if he's on this team?
He's not.
Well, I don't know. You gotta ask for more. Like you gotta just say you want more players, and I can give you more players.
Okay, wait, but I will lose point then, right?
Oh, I'm gonna do it like this. You can start naming positions, and I'll name positions that like. So there's defense, okay? So you got the right team. It's Alabama, okay? You can
Okay.
for the quarterbacks, the running backs, the
Okay.
receivers, or the defense. And based on how many you need to get the year, um, I'll go off points on that. So give me a position group, I'll give you players, and then you
So
tell me.
if I ask for, then that's a minus, no?
You
Or
minus 1 point for every position group you ask for.
oh, so shouldn't I guess right now then? Or is
You can
that?
try to.
But I'll lose point, right?
No, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not counting points. I'm just seeing how close you can get.
Uh, okay,
There's no
okay.
like penalty or anything.
We go with like 2019.
Incorrect. What position group do you want?
Incorrect. Running back.
Okay, the running backs were Brian Robinson Jr., Najee Harris, Roy
No,
Dell Williams.
no Jameer Gibbs.
No Jahmyr Gibbs.
Ooh, so that was like it's like fi- it's like 2020. Oh shoot! What year did Jameer Gibbs get drafted? He's type two. I feel like he's a lower guy. So, bro, hey, hold on. I gotta do like the calculation. 2025, 2018. No, that wouldn't be possible. No, 2000. Wait, what was my first guess?
2019.
2019. That's
One at
like
a time here.
six. 2017.
Incorrect. What position group do you want?
Ink. Oh, I'm not gonna guess this. Oh no. Oh no, I actually don't know. Bro, I don't know the year.
You picked probably the
QB?
worst one, I would
Um,
say. Out of the four like position groups, I think you picked the worst one.
for QB?
No, for like out of like figuring out what year it is, I think if I got the year and those three running backs, I couldn't figure out the year either. But go ahead.
Wide receiver?
Okay. The leading receivers in this team were Devontae Smith, John Mechie,
Oh.
Jalen Waddle, and then the running backs, so like Najee Harris.
Ooh. Can I get like a hot or cold?
I mean, obviously you know you're in the time range. Like you know it's not
Oh,
freaking 2010 Alabama. You know it's not last year Alabama.
bro, I actually don't know. Wait, so what's my guess?
You
I keep
guessed
forgetting.
2019 and then 2017. And I told you now, the receivers you have are Devontae Smith, John
It's,
Mechie, Jalen Waddle.
it gotta be 16, no, if Jahmyr Gibbs. Because Jahmyr Gibbs was underclass from what I heard from Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm going with 2000, I said 17, right?
Hmm.
I'll go with 2016.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Which one do you want?
Oh
Defense? Do you want
no.
defense or quarterbacks?
Defense.
Okay. You got probably the most notable one is Patrick Surtain.
Oh no.
You also
What
got
year? What year? What year? What
uh
year was Patrick
Will
Surtain?
Anderson's on this team too, if that helps.
There. What? Yo, I thought. Wait. This Pastor Tang got drafted before and
I can
lost.
tell you it's a
Ryan
freshman
Branch,
Will Anderson, and I think this would be a junior Patrick Surtain.
Junior Patrick Surtain.
I believe it's a junior Patrick Surtain.
Oh, bro, that's actually like um, that's 2000. I said 2017 already though, right?
You did. You said 2019, 2017, and 2016.
18.
Incorrect. Do you want the quarterbacks? You have Mac Jones
Yeah,
and Bryce
sure.
Young as quarterbacks.
Bryce. I said 2019 though.
Uh-huh.
It can't be 2020. No. It actually can't.
That's correct. 2020 Alabama. By the way, Jahmyr Gibbs didn't go to Alabama until his last year in college. He went to Georgia Tech for the first 2 years of his college.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got four. I got four. I just realized. I just realized. No, I should have thought about it like that. Uh-oh.
Hmm. All right, the next team we got. Okay, so I'm gonna name off some.
Are you
Of
gonna name
do
Amon-Ra St. Brown? I know what he's going he went to. So
you know what
like,
years he went to?
no.
Okay, hold on. This is loading. Okay,
You can name players like Equanimous St. Brown as well. You know,
yeah.
that's
What
a
school
hard
did
one, right?
Equanimous St. Brown go to?
Huh?
What school did Equanimous St. Brown go to?
Notre Dame.
Okay, so again, you got defense. Okay, I'm gonna name
Okay.
you some players first, and you got defense, running back, receiver, quarterback. Easy enough. Got it?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Ronnie Hickman, Tommy Eichenberg, Cody Simon, Lathan Ransom, Denzel Burke.
Denzel Burke. Denzel Bar. Um, I this cannot be OSU. This actually cannot. I think.
You can go to like position groups now. You have the four position groups. You let me know what you want.
Is Denzel Barker a wide receiver?
Those are all defensive players.
Oh, Denzel
But do you
Bark.
want the
I'm trying.
receivers?
No, not yet, not yet. Bro, why did I start off with? Is this what year is it? 2021?
Of
Uh, I'll go like I can't. I don't think it's Oregon. I don't think it's that conference. It could go like Texas.
okay. What?
Texas
Incorrect.
2000.
What position
Isn't
did you
that
want?
isn't that even 2021 either?
I won't tell you the year just because I feel like
I gotta guess the year less.
yeah,
Okay, okay. Um, is it who's the wide receivers?
the receivers, this is gonna give it away. So let's see what year you get. Okay. There's the leading receiver was Jackson Smith-Njigba. Second receiver was Garrett Wilson. Third receiver was Chris Olave. Fourth receiver was Emeka Ibuka. Fifth leading receiver was
Oh,
Marvin Harrison Jr.
oh, this has to
What
be.
what year are we in?
Oh,
What school?
oh, and the QB is CG Stroud, right?
Okay, yep. QB is CJ Stroud.
Okay, so it's OSU.
Okay, what year?
Um, Jay is this Jason's last year, right?
Incorrect. It is not Jason's last year.
It's not.
Mm-mm.
Oh, frick.
This is Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave's last year.
What was my guess? 2020 what?
Hmm. But you got Tech. You chose Texas.
No, like what year did I chose first?
Yeah, you didn't choose OSU, so I don't know what year.
No, did I guess it right? Uh-oh. 2021?
That's correct. 2021 Ohio State. The running backs
Yo,
here were Travion Henderson.
I
Um,
actually just sniped that.
mhm. And the defensive guys would have been JTT, Jack
Oh
Sawyer.
yeah.
Okay.
Bro, I look keep forgot who all those defense player were, bro.
I got two more and then a very hard one, but I do have some other teams on the top of my head. So if you want to keep going, we can keep going.
Yeah,
But
let's keep going.
there's two more and then a very difficult one. Okay?
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. So now for this one, we're gonna have defensive players. You got Cleveland Farrell, uh AJ Terrell, Nolan Turner, and
Oh, AJ Terra. I
all
I
right.
should know this. LSU.
What year?
It's right though. It's right. It's right though, right?
I'll let you know if you give a year.
Oh no, no! Why are you doing this? AJ Terrell. He just got drafted 2000, 2024.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Who do you think AJ Terrell is?
Isn't he the Falcons guy?
Okay, so okay, so now you can again same four categories. What do you want?
I swear. Okay, but it's LSU though, right?
No,
No, no. Oh,
no.
it's not. Okay, okay. Let's get whiteouts. I love my whiteouts.
The wideouts. All right, you got Justin Ross, T. Higgins, Amari Rogers, and Hunter Renfro.
Hunter Renfro. Is it? Yo. It's a what? It's called purple team. It's a purple team. It's not eat up though. Okay, it's a purple team, right? Um, AJ Terrell. Cl no, it's not Clemson. Actually, I'll go Clemson. Is it right?
What year?
I had to guess. Oh, that's actually 2020. Oh no, it's not Clemson. Can I guess like one of them first out of 10?
If you guess both, I'll let you know if you get this team right.
Okay, but the year's not correct, or like we don't know
If you get the
yet.
year right, then I'll tell you that both are correct. But if you get the year wrong, but the right team, I'll tell you got the right team.
2025.
What team?
Clemson?
Did you hear the players I named?
No.
Justin Ross, okay, T.
I have
Higgins,
Wasn't Justin Ross from
Buddy,
Europe?
T. Higgins.
I know, yeah.
So 2025, whatever team has T. Higgins.
Oh, no, they don't.
Amari Rodgers and Hunter Renfro.
Oh, this Loki might be AJ Terrell's like rookie year then. 2021.
What team?
Bro, what team did AJ Terrell play for, bro? Like I should like know him, bro.
You can go on to the next hint, bro. You don't have to just try to guess on the receivers. There's
Oh,
easier ones.
running back?
Okay, the running backs. Travis Etienne
Oh, Georgia.
and
Pause, pause, pause. Time out,
okay,
time out, time out. I know. I heard the pod from St. Brown. Should be
okay.
Georgia. Georgia.
What year?
2021
Both are incorrect.
is incorrect.
Both are incorrect. Both are
What?
wrong.
Like 2021 and 2022 or oh,
No, like 2021 Georgia, both are wrong.
it's not Georgia?
It's not Georgia.
I swear he played in Georgia. He
You
did
got
play
two
in
more.
Georgia though. Wait. ETN did play for Georgia though, right?
No, he'd never play for Georgia.
Yo.
You
This
got
is
two more
like this is
categories.
like D1 trolling. Hold up. Um,
QB or defense.
QB.
Okay, their leading passer was Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, didn't I say Clemson at some point?
You did.
Did I?
You did. What year is this?
Clemson 2020. 2020.
Incorrect. And some big defensive players. You got Dexter Lawrence, Isaiah Simmons, Christian Wilkins. What year
Was
did
this
Sexy Dexy
trip
play with Trevor Lawrence?
2019?
1 year off, 2018.
It's actually like hard. Pause.
This one's
Bro,
also similar on
I
that difficulty
swore,
scale.
I swore ETN played for Georgia or was.
That's his brother, Trevor.
I got fooled then. I got fooled by ETN last, cause his pod was like not too long ago.
All right.
Bro, I should have known that, but it's all good.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Devontae Wyatt, Darian Kendrick, Channing Tindall, Lewis
I
Smith.
don't know.
No, ooh, you can't get that one.
Hold on. I actually don't know any of these players. This is not fair. This is not fair. Hello?
Okay. This one, there's a lot more defensive players known, so I can't give you too much on defense.
Um,
But you can ask
can
the
you get
defensive players. You can ask the defensive players, and I'll give you all the defensive players that you know.
defense?
Okay. Nakobe Dean, Quay Walker, Nolan Smith, Keely Ringo, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis.
Georgia. This is Georgia.
What year?
We Eagles love drafting Georgia. Okay. Wait. Can you name those player again?
Nakobe Dean, Quay Walker, Nolan Smith, Devontae Wyatt, Trayvon Walker,
Oh,
Jalen
Nolan
Carter,
Smith.
Keely Ringo, Jordan Davis.
Jalen Carter is 2020, 2021.
That is correct.
Ooh, see, I know my Eagles player, bro. I know my
Okay.
Eagles player, bro. Come on.
Leading
I know
receivers
when they
were
got drafted.
Brock Bowers, Ladd McConkey, Adonai Mitchell, okay. Oh,
Okay.
and George Pickens, and Darnell Washington.
I low-key wouldn't have guessed. No, if you told me George Washington, maybe I
The
would have
leading
guessed.
running backs were Zamir White, James Cook, and Kenny McIntosh.
Mm-hmm.
And then the quarterbacks were Stetson Bennett and Carson Beck.
Carson Beck. Okay.
All right, this is the hard one.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you
I will
pulling
give
out
you
like?
all the
Are you?
defensive players because I don't think you know a single one of these defensive players.
Wait. What? That's not fair then. Are you like what is it called? Like bringing like a fuck. I mean, are you bringing like a 1990 teams?
No, this is within like the past 10 years. I didn't go that far back.
10? Okay,
Uh-huh.
okay, okay, okay. I got to hit. I got to hit. Okay.
Okay.
How did I
Evan
not?
Fields, Darian Butler, Kobe Williams, Jack Jones, Um, those are some of the guys I think you know.
Jack Jones? This can't be Huskies. This can't be. Are you like trolling me or um? Can I? Yeah, I want my hint. I actually don't know. I actually don't know.
What position groups
I
you want?
want Huskies always have a good. Or I know QB. Let's go QB first.
Okay, the QB on this team was Jaden Daniels.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one.
Hmm.
LSU?
Incorrect.
Incorrect?
Incorrect. I mean, not correct. As in, don't even guess a year because you're not going to get the right.
Jaden Daniels didn't play for LSU.
He did play, just not on this year.
Dude, this is it's like a freaking like swish.
Okay,
Running back.
their leading rusher was Eno Benjamin and Jaden Daniels.
Who is Ito? What? Okay, I don't know. Wide receiver.
Their leading receiver was Brandon Ayuk and Ricky Pearsall.
What? Is that the only hit I get?
I mean, you don't know who Frank Darby and Kyle Williams are, so.
Kyle Kyle Williams, isn't he the Patriots guy? Or
Mhm.
no?
No,
Oh,
not that one, not that one, not that one, no.
okay. Ah, then I don't know. I don't know. Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk. Texas A&M.
Incorrect. This is Arizona
Eh,
State.
Arizona State. Oh yeah,
Arizona
Jaden
State.
did. Oh yeah, he did. Oh,
He sure
okay.
did. You want another one?
Yeah.
Okay. Defensive players that you may or may not know. Adoree Jackson.
Dory Jackson.
Um, Uchenna Nwosu.
Oh, New Wanzu.
Again, this is one you can't. I mean, I wouldn't go. There's no defense because I don't think you know that many defensive players on this team. Um, Velus Jones Jr.
Oh, I know. I do know.
So now you got again receiver, running back, quarterback,
Wide receiver.
wide receiver. Let's go. We have the leading receiver is Juju Smith-Schuster
Oh,
and Michael Pittman.
oh, Michael Pittman. Oh, how am I supposed to like guess this? Michael Pittman. I don't know. Can we go like running back?
Running backs. Ronald Jones, Justin Davis,
Who on the earth are those? Can I have QB?
Sam Darnold.
Oh, they sit on their toes. Arizona.
Incorrect. The answer is 2016 USC.
Bro, I don't. Okay.
These are
I,
harder ones because all the easy ones, the Alabamas, the Georgias, Ohio States are all gone. So,
okay, okay.
all
Keep it
right,
going. Keep it going.
ready?
Yeah.
Bro, ready? Okay. Let me see. Let's see some defensive players that you may or may not know. Um, they got Jeffrey Bassa, Noah Sewell, um, Christian Gonzalez.
Wait. Christian Guns. Oregon.
What year?
Let's see. Christian Gonzalez was drafted 3 years ago. So, 2022.
That's correct. Do you know who the
I
QB
mean,
on this
I
team
shouldn't be
was?
happy because Bo Nix?
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay. Because I thought he like got transferred last year. Okay.
Do you know any receivers on this team?
Um, Oregon. Troy Franklin.
Yep. Do you know any running backs on this team?
Bucky Irving.
Yep. That's why I thought of it. Let me think of another team real
Hmm.
quick. Let's
I
see.
sniped that. I
Yeah,
sniped it as soon as you said
that was
this
clean.
one
That was a
brings
good
up.
one. Okay. I got another team. Some defensive players are on this team. Let's see.
Okay.
You have Junior Colson, Mike
Who?
Sandersell, Chris
Who?
Jenkins.
Chris.
Um,
Oh,
I'm not gonna you have defense on this because there's two defensive players I think I know you know
like for sure.
for sure you know. That'll
Okay,
give it
defense
away.
then. Defense then.
Defense,
Yeah.
Mason Graham, Will Johnson.
Close to Loveland and JJ McCarthy, right?
Uh, one of them may or
Um,
may not be on this team.
Michigan.
What year?
Oh, Will Johnson got drafted not 2023.
That's correct. Uh,
Yes, yeah, I know my NFL draft recently. Come on now.
mhm. Blake Horn, JJ McCarthy, Colson Loveland, Donovan Edwards. Some guys I know you know on this team.
Yeah, I mean, Colson Loveland is nice.
hmm
Was AJ
Um,
Barton on this team?
AJ Barner is on this team. Let's see. We'll go a little further back then. Let's see if this one's a little easier or a little more difficult. Last one.
Bro, you
We'll
you
do
know
two
what?
more. We'll
You
do
should
two
have
more.
done one with USC. You should have. Okay,
Huh?
okay.
Well, okay. I was gonna do an Amon St. Brown year, but he was the only player you knew on that team.
Actually, wait, name me some players.
Okay. Hold on. Let me go to it then. Oh, I guess I put Southern Cal. Okay. So this is 2019.
Bro, I wanted to try guessing. Okay, whatever.
Oh, you told me to name players on this team.
Yeah, but I wanted to like guess the year.
Oh, okay. Talanoa Hufanga.
I do know what?
I mean, you wouldn't know this is 2019 based off Hufanga.
No.
The
Actually,
quarterback was Keaton Slovis.
who?
Running back was Vivek Malapata, Stephen Carr, Keenan Kristen,
Who are all these players?
and then the leading receiver is obviously Michael Pittman.
Oh, Michael Pittman.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London.
Oh, I feel like I might have done one of the running back, maybe. Okay, two more you
Okay.
said. Let's get it.
All right. All right. So this one, I'm not naming any like I'll name some defense, but again, you have defense. Okay? Because
Okay.
there's defensive players I know you know.
Okay.
Okay. Let me pull it up real quick. Oh, actually, I might go this year instead.
Dang, the Warriors are losing.
I know. All right.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Uh, JoJo McIntosh, Ben
Jojo McIntyre.
Burkhardt, Sidney Jones,
Oh,
Greg Gaines.
Sidney Jones went. That's the Eagles player, right? That I'm thinking about.
I think it's a different Eagles player.
Oh, Sidney Brown. Oh yeah. Sidney Jones. I actually don't know. I can I have a running back.
Running back, Miles Gaskin.
Eat up.
What year?
Ooh, this was like when I was in fifth grade. I don't know. I don't want to do the math, but this was when I was in fifth grade. You could calculate. You could calculate.
Give me a year.
Oh what? Okay, okay, okay. So I'm gonna see 12, 10, 7, 6, 5. 2017.
Incorrect. Do you want defense, quarterback, or receiver?
Quarterback.
Jake Browning.
So it is heat up. All right, it is heat up.
Is it?
It has to be Chick Browning and Miles Garrett. I remember I was a huge mouse, or not Miles Garrett, Miles Gasket. I was a huge Miles Gasket back then. Um, well, I said 2007, 2016.
Correct. This team
I,
had
you know, I
Vita
know.
Baker, Taylor Rapp.
Damn, that defense nice.
Yeah, Will Dissly's on this team.
Well,
All right,
this
that's gonna do it.
let's go.
We'll
Oh
catch you
no,
next. We'll catch you in a couple of days for our playoff preview. Peace.
peace.